Tomorrow, almost 70 Kentucky veterans will travel to Washington, D.C. for a trip to visit their respective memorials. The Kentucky Honor Air Flight will focus on Vietnam War and Korean War veterans. Megan Mannering shares the story of one Vietnam veteran and what this opportunity to be recognized means to him.
Guinness World Records, bike rides with presidents, books written, and money raised. Joe Bowen's life is a bucket list.
That's in the High Sierras when I was in the Air Force.
And this Saturday, he'll cross off another thing on that list when he takes flight to our nation's capital.
And I know that it's probably going to get emotional.
Honor Flight Kentucky takes veterans to Washington, D.C. for an all-expenses-paid trip, a chance to remember and a chance to recognize.
I think a lot of the military men, especially Vietnam, have not been recognized for what they gave.
Bowen served in the Air Force at Vandenberg Missile Base during Vietnam. He says his experience was different than most.
So I handled the footage in the laboratories of the war in Vietnam, but I sat behind the desk the whole 4 years.
If anyone should be recognized, he says it's two men named Harry and Edward.
Saturday, I'm going to go with my brother, who has some serious medical problems, and my brother-in-law, who calls me his wingman, who has stage 4.
When Honor Flight invited Joe to join, they had also invited his brother, Harry. Then Joe vouched for one more to come.
And I said, well, I've got a brother-in-law that is in trouble health-wise because of Vietnam, and I'd like for you to include him.
And Honor Air Knoxville is set to hit the skies next Wednesday on October 12th. That flight will escort a plane full of female veterans. The all-expense paid trip will allow vets to see memorials built in their honor. It will include more than 100 women, including several nurses who served during the war in Vietnam. Honor Air Knoxville typically makes 2 trips a year, one in the fall and another in the spring, but the pandemic forced months of delays for the all-women flight. Look forward to that.